Welcome to our channel, where we explore some of the greatest unsolved mysteries of history. Today, we're delving into the mystery of the Mary Celeste, a ship that was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in 1872 with no crew on board. What happened to the crew? Why did they abandon the ship? And what caused one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time? The ship's captain, Benjamin Briggs, was an experienced seafarer who was well respected by his peers. In addition to the crew, the Mary Celeste was also carrying a cargo of denatured alcohol, which was used as a fuel for lamps and other appliances. The ship was discovered on December 4, 1872, by the crew of the Dei Gratia, a British vessel that was also crossing the Atlantic. The Dei Gratia crew noticed the Mary Celeste's sails were set, but the ship was adrift and appeared to be unmanned. When the crew of the Dei Gratia boarded the Mary Celeste, they found that the ship was in relatively good condition, with the cargo intact, but no trace of the crew. The disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste is one of the most enduring maritime mysteries of all time. When the ship was discovered drifting in the Atlantic Ocean on December 4, 1872, there was no one on board. The crew had vanished without a trace, leaving behind a perfectly seaworthy vessel. Theories as to what happened to the crew have included piracy, mutiny, foul play, and even giant squid attacks, but none of these have been substantiated by evidence. To this day, the fate of the crew remains a mystery. The Mary Celeste was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean with its cargo and supplies intact, but no sign of the crew. There was no indication of a struggle, and the ship was still seaworthy. This has led many to wonder why the crew would have abandoned the ship. Some have suggested that the crew may have been spooked by bad weather or the strange noises made by the cargo, which included barrels of alcohol. Others have speculated that the crew may have been overcome by some sort of illness or contamination. Still others have suggested that the crew may have been victims of foul play. While there is no direct evidence of foul play in the disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste, some theories suggest that piracy or mutiny may have been involved. The ship was carrying a valuable cargo of industrial alcohol, which may have attracted the attention of pirates. Alternatively, the crew may have mutinied and overpowered the captain and officers. However, there is no concrete evidence to support these theories, and they remain speculative. The Dei Gratia was the ship that found the Mary Celeste adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, and some have speculated that its crew may have had something to do with the disappearance of the Mary Celeste's crew. However, there is no evidence to support this theory. The captain of the Dei Gratia, David Morehouse, and his crew acted properly in securing the Mary Celeste and taking it to Gibraltar, where they reported the mystery to the authorities. Morehouse and his crew were ultimately exonerated of any involvement in the disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste. One of the lifeboats of the Mary Celeste was found damaged, with no clear explanation for how it had been damaged. Some theories suggest that the crew may have attempted to launch the lifeboat in an emergency and damaged it in the process. Others have speculated that the damage may have been caused by a giant squid or other sea monster. However, there is no concrete evidence to support these theories. The Mary Celeste's logbook and other important papers were missing, which has led some to speculate that they contained information that could shed light on the mystery. However, it is also possible that the papers were simply lost or destroyed during the course of the ship's journey. Without the logbook, it is difficult to determine exactly where the ship had been or what had happened to it in the weeks leading up to its discovery. The cargo of the Mary Celeste included barrels of industrial alcohol, which some have suggested may have played a role in the disappearance of the crew. It is possible that the crew may have ingested the alcohol, which was contaminated with impurities such as methanol, and became ill or delirious. However, there is no evidence. Some theories suggest that bad weather may have played a role in the disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste. The ship was found adrift in the Atlantic Ocean in early December, which is known for its rough seas and high winds. It is possible that the crew may have encountered a severe storm that caused them to abandon ship. However, there is no direct evidence to support this theory, and it remains purely speculative.